Thank you for joining me on this special video broadcast. My name is Oladipupo Clement. It was John Mason who said, "You are the same person 5 years from now except for two things: the books you read and the company you keep." The books you read refers to your information, whereas the company you keep refers to your association. You see, one of the things I've come to realize over the years of doing business and interacting with people is that most successful people are not necessarily the most intelligent. They are just more connected. You see, what you know plus who you know is what determines your success in life. What you know plus who you know is what really determines your success in life. And I've seen this play out, especially if you operate in Africa. And anywhere else in the world, relationships play a critical role in determining the heights of your success and the limits of your possibilities. Okay? And so that brings me to what we're sharing today. Your network determines your net worth. I have downplayed this early on in my career and in business, and I've suffered dearly for it. And since I understood the things I'm about to share with you, it has helped me to scale. It has helped me to stay ahead, in many things. I give significant attention a lot to information, but I wasn't so deliberate and intentional about building a profitable network. But since I made that adjustment over 5 years ago, it has tremendously impacted on the quality of my success. There was a measure of success I achieved, but it went to another level altogether when I began to build relationships more deliberately. Now, this brings me to what we call the power, interest, greed, or the stakeholders analysis. Now, this particular matrix reveals and shows the 4 classes of people that exist in your life and how you need to manage those relationships, because you don't manage them the same way. If you don't know who they are, where they are in your life, and don't manage them well enough, it can affect the outcomes of your life. And so let's take them one after the other. The 4 classes of relationships that define the limits and possibilities of your success. The first one we want to look at here are people without power and they have no interest in you. This category of people are regarded as apathetics, right? What do you owe these people and how do you manage these relationships? You manage this class of relationships by just monitoring them. All you owe those people is hi, and just maintaining not an acquaintance, all right? And this is so important. These people have no power to change your life and clearly have no interest in you because they most likely don't even know you. And so they don't care whether you exist or not. So that is how to manage such relationships. Okay. The second category of people are those we regard as defenders. This category of people have no power to change your life, but they clearly have genuine interest in your progress. They have genuine interest in you. What do you owe those people and how do you manage these relationships? You manage these relationships by keeping them informed. A good number of these people often make up your family structure. They don't have power to change your life, but they have genuine interest in you. So what you owe them is to keep them informed. And this is so important. This is so important. A lot of times we inform people that deserve to be monitored, and we monitor people that need to be informed. And this is why we get it all wrong. All right. The third category of people are those who we consider latent. These are people who have power to change your life, but they have no interest in you because they don't even know you exist. You've not yet come to their radar. You've not come under their radar. All right. There has not been some introduction. All right. What do you do and how do you manage this class of people? One of the smart ways by which you can manage this category of people is by recognizing them. Public letters, social media recognition and celebration of such class of people is a very strategic way, just keeping them satisfied. You make deposits into their emotional bank accounts on such birthdays. There are individuals who I brought myself under their radar and made myself known to them is by buying their products. Some people you attend their seminars, some people you just buy their books and you seek for them to autograph the books. There are those who you patronize them. That's one way by which you come under their radar, and then you celebrate their works. This is one smart thing you could do. And some other people, if you find out that they mark their birthday at a particular time of the year, nothing stops you from packaging a cake and packaging the birthday gift and courier it to them. Right? This is one way you keep them satisfied. And then if by any means you have business dealings with them, just make sure you keep them satisfied. This is how you manage this class of people. People with power to change your life and those who don't have interest in you. This is how you manage them, by keeping them satisfied. The fourth category of people are those who have power to change your life. and clearly have interest in you. Now, these are people we regard as promoters, all right? So how do you manage your relationship with this class of people? By managing them closely. You have a duty, you have a responsibility to engage consistently with them. Every year, there are mentors of mine, one in particular that every year I have to go sit down with and say, sir, this is my agenda for the year and all of those things. And then there's no way he'll be hosting a program and I'll be too busy to be present. And I mean, I don't joke with that. And there are people who hold very great position in my life. They have power to change my life. They have interest, genuine interest in me. They have not only said it, they've demonstrated it on many levels. And so you manage them closely. During their anniversary, you celebrate. During their birthday, you celebrate. Even their children, you celebrate. Anything and whatever affects them emotionally that disturbs them automatically should disturb you. All right. If anything affects their health, it automatically should affect you. So manage them closely. So you shouldn't be too busy not to have time for this. You see, one of the things I've come to realize is in life, there are 3 concentric circles in our relationships. There are those who are supposed to be in the outer court of our lives, and there are those who should be in the holy place, and there are people who should be in the most holy place. Unfortunately, for a lot of us, we keep people who should be in the outer court in the most holy place, and people who should be in the most holy place, we keep them in the outer court and wonder why there's experience of sabotage. And this is the one major reason that you have to reclassify your relationships in this manner, in this order, in such a way that you protect it, you manage it. And if you treat people with power but who do not have interest in you well, you keep them satisfied, you can actually migrate them to become people with power and will now genuinely have interest in you. If you follow this, you'll be able to elevate your success by building profitable network. This is one way I've done it, and I can tell you 3 most important habits for building and sustaining great relationships is by giving. Giving opens doors. And let me tell you this, I mince no words on this. Giving opens doors. Understanding Palace Protocol gives you a seat with these kingmakers, with these influencers, right? I'm not talking of just influencers on social media. I'm talking of people who have power to change your life, right? So understanding Palace Protocol, understanding the way they want things done, right, gives you a seat. And of course, honor keeps you there permanently. So honoring this class of people, not just flattery. I'm not talking of flattery. I'm talking of from a genuine celebration, a genuine depth of honor for this class of people is what will keep you there permanently. And if you nurture these relationships well, imagine you have 10 categories of people, 10 influencers in your life this way. They can open any door for you globally. And this is very, very, very important. I believe this has been truly helpful. So if you are growing a business, you are starting a business, or you are looking to start a business, you are just 3 to 6 people away from your next major breakthrough. That's what we call the 3 to 6 degree of separation. And it simply says that you are 3 to 6 people away from your next major breakthrough. Someone that knows someone that knows someone. All right. That's one referral that will change your life. Is just around you, but you need to nurture it. These kind of relationships are not built overnight. They are built over time. When you nurture such relationships, these are people that can stake their network. They can stake their reputation for you, and it can open massive doors. But make sure you don't ruin those relationships. Make sure you don't ruin those networks. Make sure you don't ruin their reputation, because they are putting a whole lot on the line for your sake. And that depends on how well you manage them closely. I want to believe this has been helpful. So till I come your way again, always remember, winners never quit and quitters never win. So stay inspired till you succeed. Bye for now.